on the internet you can find videos for people showing you how to make scarf joints using band saws, using hand planes, using table saws, any number of ways to make a scarf joint. I prefer using a miter saw and a small homemade jig, so that's what we're going to cover today. Now the jig is just nothing more than a small piece of 2x4. Put it on the miter saw, cut off a piece, glued the piece back onto here, shot a screw into it the next day for some extra strength, and then cut off this end right here to give us a gluing surface. So your saw, all these saws are different. Your saw may be different than mine, and you can just clamp it on. With this saw, I drilled a hole down through the frame. I don't think I avoided the warranty, since the warranty probably expired in 1980. But the piece goes in like this, gets bolted on. And you tighten it down. And the jig is now attached. Now to cut the scarf joint, what you want to do is you're going to lay a piece of wood. We're not actually going to cut this piece of wood because I don't like videos that just show saws running all the time. So you lay a piece of wood on here along this, and it doesn't have to be 45 degrees. This isn't a precision piece of equipment. This is just a simple jig. You clamp it on here like this. You want it to be as close to level as possible. The back end is going to be raised up a little bit. I use a couple shims for doing that. So you get it clamped on, you make sure the end is here, and then you turn your saw to somewhere around 37 degrees. And that'll give you a nice long scarf joint. You clamp the piece of wood down. Make sure that you're roughly level, and then you cut the joint like that. And what that's going to do, we'll show you when we actually put it together. It's going to leave along here, it's going to leave a cut mark. You want that cut mark to be as close to perpendicular as possible to make the joint easy to build. And now we're going to show you how to build a joint out of some stuff I've already pre-cut. So now we're going to show you how to put the scarf joint together. And to do that, this isn't the type of wood you'd actually use to build, but it's good for demonstration purposes. So you can see where I've cut the scarf joint here. I've cut the scarf joint here. It's a pretty parallel line right there, or perpendicular line, I guess. So what you would do is you slide these two pieces of wood together, and you'll be able to feel when they make a nice good solid joint here where it's pretty close to even, and you make a pencil line across there. And that'll tell you where you need to be on that thing when you put it back together. To make the joint, you can use really any type of wood you feel comfortable. I've made them using Titebond, I've made them using Gorilla Glue, I've made them using the epoxy that we sell, the Superbond epoxy, whatever you feel comfortable using. And piece of wax paper, and a level, and a little bit of a weight. So what you do is you take the first piece, you clamp it onto your level with the wax paper under it to protect the table surface and the level. You apply your glue, whatever glue you're using, you apply it however it's supposed to be used. Then you take the second piece, which has your pencil mark on it, you lay it on here. You line up the pencil marks, and keep in mind you've already got it glued at that point, so you line up the pencil marks, you put your other clamp on here, again clamping it to the level, it's a good surface, and then I just take a little weight and set it on top like that, and the next morning you've got a scarf joint.